The Indian Prime Minister has embarked on a visit to Poland, marking a very first visit by a sitting Indian Prime Minister in a span of over 40 years. And this year marks nearly 70 years since diplomatic relations between the two nations were established. Now, in a post on the social media platform X just before his departure for Warsaw, the Indian Prime Minister wrote that India cherishes the deep-rooted friendship that it has with Poland. Now, the Indian Prime Minister also shared that he'll be heading to Ukraine at the invite of President Volodymyr Zelensky as well. Now, during the Indian Prime Minister's visit, the talks will focus on defence, trade and cultural relations. Notably, Poland happens to be the sixth largest economy in the European Union and is India's largest trading partner and investments partner in Central and Eastern Europe. The bilateral trade between India and Poland was around $5.7 billion in the year 2022-23. The Indian companies have invested heavily in some Polish IT, pharma and electronic companies, while nearly about 30 companies from Poland already have their presence in segments such as sanitary products, cosmetics and metals. Now, on the defence front, India recently posted a defence envoy at its embassy in Poland, with the Polish defence companies looking to establish joint ventures. And the Indian Prime Minister will also be visiting Ukraine's capital Kiev on the 23rd of August by train from the Polish capital. And ahead of the Prime Minister's visit, WION's principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sabila sent us this report from the Maidan Square. Listen in.
I'm here at a memorial in Maidan Square. Maidan Square is the most recognizable place here in Ukraine, a place to celebrate but also to mourn. I'm standing near a makeshift memorial, a memorial that has Ukrainian flags of the pictures of people and soldiers who have died while defending this country, and pictures have been put with, of course, various memorabilia as well, as my camera person can show. And most of these soldiers are quite young people. They are barely in their 20s and 30s. They've died and flags have been put here. And remember, this war has been continuing for the last 3 years. Many young lives have been lost in this war, and this is something that Ukraine grieves today, and essentially this is something that Ukraine has been telling and talking about to the global community. Now, essentially, in terms of getting global support, the Ukrainian side has got a strong support from the West. What it wants support from the global South. Countries like India. India, of course, has good relationship with Russia, but India has been engaging with the Ukrainian side. In fact, the Indian side also was present at the Peace Summit in Switzerland. And now the Indian Prime Minister, when he travels to Ukraine, it will be a significant gesture from New Delhi towards Kyiv and a strong show of support by the Indian side towards the Ukrainian President Zelensky. The Indian Prime Minister, of course, has met him twice so far since the war. This will be his third time, and this will be in Ukraine. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Siddhant Sabila for WION in Kyiv, Ukraine.
PM Modi's historic visit to Poland, the first by an Indian Prime Minister in the last 45 years. As New Delhi and Warsaw mark 70th anniversary of diplomatic ties. Strategic partnership, trade, investment and Russia-Ukraine war in focus.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.